This is facial interface from AMVR. For a long time, it was the most popular facial interface, probably almost the only one we could buy for Quest 3. I have two of them. One I bought, and later I got another one, a review sample from AMVR. And today I will show you both of them. They are the same, but as you can see, I cover one in black tape. It's everywhere. And this one is brand new. So I will explain you why this one looks so different and why this could be great product or absolutely terrible depending on your Quest setup. It depends what kind of head strap you use and if you wear glasses or not. So let's start. In the box are two cushions. This one is pre-installed. It's pure leather, so you can play Beat Saber and anything, you can sweat in it, and it won't be a problem. Later you can just clean it very easily. This one, they call it ice silk. I don't know why they call it like this. It will not cool you down. It's just normal facial interface, not sweat proof, so if you sweat in this at some point you will have to wash it and not just wipe it with something. So most of the time I use this one, pure leather. Both of them you will get for $30, and when they are installed, this is how the facial interface looks. So right now it's ice silk here, and this facial interface is huge. Here is the normal one from Meta, and this is AMVR. So this covers much more forehead. I will show you. I will wear it. Okay, so now you can see how big it is. It covers my whole forehead. Because of this, it's really comfortable. The pressure distribution on my whole face is very even. It doesn't mean that it will be as comfortable as using halo strap with different facial interface, but for elite strap, it's really comfortable. Here you can see that this is pretty big. Of course, everything depends how big is your nose and what shape it has. But for me, with my pretty big nose, no light leaks. However, if I wear glasses, or even prescription lenses like this, then I have to adjust the facial interface to move it a little bit from my head. To do it, I have to move this here, and the same here, and also here, and here. So if few people use it, it will be a nightmare to adjust for all of them if they have to do it every time. Especially that it's not possible to do it when this is attached to a headset. So, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter, because if you wear glasses, you shouldn't use this facial interface. It's absolutely terrible for people with glasses. I mean, there's enough space. I will show you. Like this. So my glasses are not huge, but they are not very small. And there's a lot of space here. More space than in Meta facial interface. However, if you make more space for glasses, then all of this is much less stable because it can move a lot. But this is not a big problem. But here you can see how much it can move. The biggest problem is how much light can go inside. So light leakage became huge, the biggest I've ever seen. For me, I couldn't even use headset like this because so much light was passing through. So this is why I covered all of this. I'll show it like this, it will be better. I covered all of this with the tape. So, I will show you. I installed the original facial interface without tape, and I will show you how it looks in the headset. Of course, with flashlight, it's extremely visible, and it's not so bad when I use headset and just play games with normal light. But sometimes it is. Like, for example, when I play with huge window instead of wall next to me, it was absolutely no way to use headset like this. But even normally at home, where I have lights, but only on the ceiling, it was still unusable for me. So that's why I put so much tape on it. On my face, field of view is pretty big, bigger than on original facial interface from Meta. In fact, if I don't use this spacer for glasses, for lenses, Quest goes so close to my face that some elements of it here in this area are touching my face. So that's good because I can adjust it perfectly for me. But it's bad because the adjustments are not working correctly because of this light leakage. So I feel like some parts of here are touching me. I tried to measure exactly what FOV I have with this, but it was impossible because tools for measure FOV are not working correctly in Quest, or at least for me they are not working. The data I have from them, it's not correct. So I can only tell you that FOV in this is bigger and bigger than, for example, in Kiwi Design facial interface, or bigger than, for example, in this one, in Globular Cluster Elite facial interface. But it depends mostly on shape of your face. This foam, this cushion, is 1.6 centimeter thick. It's 0.63 inches. I can show you. Okay, and the eye silk is exactly the same. So yeah, now you see. Comparing to Meta's facial interface, this one from AMVR is much more soft. It's much more squishy. I don't know even if this word exists, but it's soft. This one is not. On Elite Strap, I like to use this one much more than Meta's original facial interface. And if you use a Elite Strap without glasses, I really can recommend it. It's not expensive. You will get a PU leather and silk version. It's $30. So value for money is good. But when you use glasses or lenses, no, it's terrible. If you check my reviews of Halo straps, there's usually the same problem with this facial interface. It's so big that it touches the halo here. So because of this, it's impossible to adjust head strap as comfortable like with other facial interfaces. And sometimes also this is closer to head than head strap. So all the pressure is on face instead of forehead, almost like using a lid strap. I'm not sure if I would notice this if I didn't test so many different equipment. But when I compare this facial interface with different on halo strap, I see how much comfort I lose, how much more pressure I have on my face. So that's why I cannot recommend it for halo straps. And even on AMVR website, there is information that because of the size, people can have problems. And this is over 1 centimeter bigger than original, because this is about 38 millimeters, and this one about 26. The cushion inside fulfill almost all fabric. It doesn't matter if it's this one or PU leather. It's not empty inside. Like for example, this is different facial interface, and there's a lot of unnecessarily fabric here. Here is exactly how much we needed, so that's good. And also, because this plastic is so huge, it supports whole cushion. And again, here is a different facial interface, and it doesn't support it as good. So it really doesn't matter if this is also so huge, because the pressure distribution is different. It's not so good here. Here is great. In Quest 1 and 2, ventilation was very important. I think in Quest 3 it's not anymore. Lenses are not fogging anymore like in the previous headsets. And in this one we have a lot, as you saw before, here and here and here, all those places where the light's going in. But when I used tape and I covered all of this, it changed nothing for me. So even if I covered here everything, and here, and even this area, it didn't change anything in terms of fog. So I didn't have this problem at all. But not only in this facial interface, in any facial interface, I didn't have it. I like that it's pretty easy to install it. Like this, and it's done. I mean, it's always easy to install it. The bigger problem is take it out. But in this one, it's also very easy. Done. It's not so easy like magnetic facial interface, but it's still great. When this is set for glasses, then I'm a little bit afraid that I break something. It's not so easy anymore, but it's okay. I'm changing facial interfaces all the time, every day, and it's still okay. Oh, and if you wonder how much space you can make for glasses, it's 1 centimeter here. It's about 6 grams more heavy than original facial interface, so it really doesn't matter. After I use it, I have marks on my face, like with every other facial interface on a lid strap. This is just how a lid strap works. So, if you are looking for a facial interface for a lid strap and you don't wear glasses, you can buy it. It's really good for 30 bucks. It's one of the best choices, but only if you don't wear glasses and if you have a lid strap. In any other case, buy something else. I have a lot of reviews on my channel reviews of head straps, and there will be a lot of reviews of facial interfaces. That's it. See you.